Aloha, everybody. I'm going to kind of reverse order what I'm doing today. So I got my new Okuma reel in the mail. This is just a beautiful, beautiful reel. I've had one before, the same Solterra 10, and that one died after many years of probably 600 plus hours on it with no servicing. So I got myself another one. What I plan to do is to redo this today using braid over mono, and I'm going to add on a neoprene cover that was specially made for this size model. So basically, I'm just going to put everything together and show you how it's done. Also, I plan to permanently mount this on my prototype rod. There's only 4 of these in existence. John Bretza of Okuma, the product director, was kind enough to listen to my proposal about 6 or 8 years ago. I forgot what it was, to make a surf caster that is 13 and 14 feet, 3 parts. It's a travel rod that comes in a custom bag, and it was meant for just about every type of species possible. And it's going to take either conventionals or spinners. So with the use of certain exotic materials to a certain type of guide frames, it was done. So this is, the finished product is black, this one is blue, but of the 4 original paratypes, I gave 2 away to good friends of mine. So you gotta spread the wealth, right? So let's get into it. So what kind of line should I use? If I go mono, I can get on roughly 280 yards of 25-pound tests. I mean, that's so-so. But if I went with 50-pound braid here, now 50-pound braid will work, but it's a lot of line. It's 550 yards it's rated for. To give you an idea how good 50-pound braid is, I went at nighttime off a pier and I hit a 5-foot Lua, which is a GT. It took out almost 300 yards of line, came back in, and the only reason I didn't have it a gap after 40 minutes is because there was some structure in the front of the pier, dove into the structure and cut the line. But that told me how strong 50-pound is, and it can withstand that. So like a friend of mine, Mark Gonzalez, does, same as I do, is we keep our tips high. That forces the head up, and because braid doesn't stretch like mono, it doesn't give the opportunity for them to dive into reef structure. So this is my outside box of braid. Well, mostly used braid, but I got another box of all new ones. And I'm going to be using the 65 today because it's maybe about 2/3 of the spool left. So use your favorite knot. I already got mine on. So this is my fish on spooler, but it's only good for spoolers. For conventional reels like this, well, bait casters, I have to take the spool off, but for conventional reels like this, it's not going to work, but it will work to steady the spool, so I can just manually turn this on. So I got the tensioner as high as I can make that spring go. And what you do is you get a washcloth, hold on to it like this. It adds more tension on it, and that way you can use that to twirl the line back and forth. It's slow, but this is the only way I can do this. Okay, now that we got it spooled, we're gonna get a nice neoprene cover. I decided to go with one that was just made for this. It's the medium-sized neoprene reel cover. So let's take that out. There we go. Man, you would not expect that to fit, but you remember neoprene stretches. Look at that, perfect fit. So the medium will fit the smallest of the series, which means that you have to probably go large to extra large for the larger ones. So here it is, the finished product. I'm actually quite happy with it. It looks really good. Thanks, everybody.